As Bihar enters the final phase of campaigning for the second and final phase of its 2025 elections, political parties across the board are pulling out all stops to woo voters. Voting in 122 of the state's 243 constituencies will take place on the 11th of November, with a tight contest expected between the BJP-JDU-led National Democratic Alliance or NDA and the RJD Congress-led Mahagathbandhan. BJP leader and Union Home Minister, as well as Congress party leader and leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi, addressed two rallies each, while several other leaders from both alliances crisscrossed constituencies, holding rallies, roadshows and public meetings in a last-ditch effort to sway the voters.
आखिरी दिन है चुनाव प्रचार का और इस बार माहौल बहुत अच्छा है। पूरे बिहार की जनता जो है आशीर्वाद दे रही है। इस बार बदलाव के लिए वोट किया है, आगे 11 तारीख को भी करेगी। और प्रधानमंत्री जी हो या केंद्र के मंत्री हो, कोई भी लोग 65% जो आरक्षण हमारी 17 महीने की सरकार ने जो बढ़ाया था, उस आरक्षण के बारे में ये लोग कुछ नहीं बोल रहे। लोगों का आरक्षण खा करके बैठ गए हैं प्रधानमंत्री 65%। इस पे बोलना चाहिए, बात करनी चाहिए। पढ़ाई, दवाई, कमाई, सिंचाई पे बात करनी चाहिए। 11 साल का हिसाब देना चाहिए, बताना चाहिए कि गुजरात को कितना दिया, बिहार को क्या दिया। इस पे तो वो बात नहीं कर रहे हैं।
अभी कुछ दिन पहले राहुल और लालू के बेटे ने एक यात्रा निकाला था। यात्रा का उद्देश्य क्या था? बिहार के युवाओं का भला करना था? ना जी। बिहार के किसान का भला करना था? ना जी। बिहार के दलितों का, पिछड़ों का, अति पिछड़ों का भला करना था? ना जी। बिहार की माता बहनों का भला करना था? ना जी। यात्रा निकाला था उन्होंने घुसपैठिए को बचाने के लिए, घुसपैठिए को बचाने के लिए।
पिछले 20 साल में नीतीश जी ने कितने फूड प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट चालू किए? कितने फूड प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट, पाइनएप्पल को प्रोसेस करने वाले, आम को प्रोसेस करने वाले, मच्छी को प्रिजर्व करने वाले, मखाना बनाने वाले कितने यूनिट नीतीश जी ने यहां पैदा किए? एक भी नहीं। अमित शाह यहां आते हैं और कहते हैं बिहार में उद्योग लगाने के लिए जमीन नहीं है। सीधा स्टेज से आपको झूठ बोलते हैं। जमीन की बिहार में कोई कमी नहीं है। अदानी के लिए जितनी भी जमीन चाहिए नीतीश जी और नरेंद्र मोदी की सरकार देने को तैयार है। बिहार में 1 एकड़ 1 रुपए के दाम में अदानी को दिया गया है, मगर फूड प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट नहीं लगेगा, पाइनएप्पल प्रोसेसिंग प्लांट नहीं लगेगा।
याद करिए ना, आरजेडी के समय में बिहार के अंदर 30,000 से अधिक अपहरण हुए थे। न व्यापारी सुरक्षित था, न इंजीनियर सुरक्षित था, न डॉक्टर सुरक्षित था, न बेटी सुरक्षित थी, न बच्चे सुरक्षित थे। बिहार में जंगल राज ला करके इन लोगों ने एक परिवार की बपौती बना करके बिहार को पूरा लूट खसोट किया था। मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में आप देख रहे हैं 80 करोड़ लोग देश के अंदर फ्री में राशन की सुविधा का लाभ प्राप्त कर रहे हैं। 50 करोड़ लोगों को मुफ्त में स्वास्थ्य की सुविधा, 5 लाख रुपए प्रतिवर्ष की सुविधा प्राप्त हो रही है। और बहनों और भाइयों, 46 करोड़ लोगों के जनधन अकाउंट खोल करके भ्रष्टाचार मुक्त व्यवस्था, सरकार का पैसा सीधे गरीब के खाते में जाएगा।
Now, the first phase of polling on the 6th of November saw a voter turnout of 64.6%, setting the stage for a high-stakes battle in this second and final round.
I'm being joined by Union Minister Mr. Giriraj Singh. Sir, लास्ट फेज है कैंपेनिंग का, किस तरीके से देखते हैं, क्या असेसमेंट रही है आपकी?
ये 2010 में एनडीए चुनाव लड़ा था जिसमें बीजेपी जदयू, उससे बेहतर स्ट्राइक रेट आने वाला है। और किनका क्या अनुमान है, कांग्रेस आरजेडी, उससे मुझे लेना देना नहीं है, लेकिन जनता में नरेंद्र मोदी और नीतीश कुमार के प्रति एक विश्वास है, यही जीत का कारण है, भरोसा है, यही जीत का कारण है।
सर, पीएम ने बार बार ये कहा है कि बिहार की जो जनता है वो कट्टा सरकार नहीं चाहती।
बिल्कुल, कट्टा प्रतीक जंगल राज का, और दुख इस बात का है उसको आरजेडी ने और ज्यादा पॉपुलराइज किया इस चुनाव में। एक आरजेडी के मंच से उम्मीदवार खड़ी हो और एक बालक गाना गाता हो, रंगदार और कनपट्टी पर कट्टा सटे क्या क्या, तो ये बताता है कि उनके डीएनए में इससे ज्यादा और कुछ नहीं है। बिहार की जनता अब दोबारा कट्टा की सरकार, जंगल राज की सरकार नहीं चाहती।
तेजस्वी यादव कह रहे हैं कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी को 7 जन्म लेने पड़ेंगे, जिस प्रकार का काम जो है लालू प्रसाद यादव ने किया है बिहार की जनता के लिए।
मुझे भगवान न करे नरेंद्र मोदी को वो काम करना पड़े जो काम लालू जी ने किया। लालू जी ने तो बिहार का बेड़ा गर्क कर दिया। लालू जी ने पूरी जिंदगी अपने परिवारों के लिए कुकर्म किया, भ्रष्टाचार किया। लालू जी ने पूरी जिंदगी शासन में रहे, यहाँ जंगल राज में लोग सुरक्षित नहीं थे। नया नवेली पत्नी को लेकर के निकलते थे, गाड़ियों से छीन लिया जाता था। भगवान न करे वो काम नरेंद्र मोदी से होगा।
सर, राहुल गांधी ने ये कहा है कि बिहार जो है एक लेबर स्टेट बन गया है एनडीए के राज में।
ये सब आज बिहार क्या है ये बिहार वासी जानते हैं। इसकी सर्टिफिकेट इसके लिए तेजस्वी यादव से नहीं लेना है, बिहार के लोगों से लेना है कि अब चमचमाती हुई सड़कें, हम बेगूसराय से आते हैं, बेगूसराय से चलते हैं तो लगता है जापान अमेरिका की सड़कें फीकी पड़ गई है, उससे खराब है। और जहां बिजली हो, सड़क हो, अब आने वाले दिन में बिहार बढ़ता बिहार, विकसित बिहार होने वाला है।
सर, अंतिम सवाल ये पूछूंगा, प्रशांत किशोर ये कहते हैं कि जो हिस्टोरिक टर्नआउट हुआ है वोटर्स का, इसका मतलब ये है कि जो युवा है बिहार के वो बदलाव चाहते हैं। दूसरी तरफ ये कहते हैं कि इंडिया के अगर टॉप रेटेड सीएम्स में देखें तो नीतीश कुमार जो है सबसे वर्स्ट रेटेड सीएम है।
अब मैं इनके कोई बयान पर कोई प्रतिक्रिया नहीं देना चाहूंगा। नीतीश कुमार ने सामाजिक समरसता लाया। इस समाज बिहार में सामाजिक विद्वेष पैदा लालू यादव ने किया। अभी भी वो भूरा बाल साफ करो की बात करते हैं। और नीतीश कुमार ने केवल सामाजिक समरसता नहीं लाया, बल्कि गरीबों के बीच एक उनके अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस पैदा किया, आर्थिक समृद्धि लाने का। तो जाकी रही भावना जैसी प्रभु मूरत देखी तिन तैसी, किनको क्या दिखाई देता है वो जाने।
Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge says that the claim that the NDA is making that they are going to win the poll in the state of Bihar is all rubbish.
I think that they need to concentrate on a vanishing political entity and narrative that the Congress party now seems to be very well known for. It is but natural for Mr. Kharge to make these proclamations about the BJP, forgetting the fact that these proclamations are not new. These proclamations have been made in Haryana, where we won resoundingly. Forget even state elections. In Damandiu, the local elections is where BJP has recently had a historic victory. So be it municipal elections, be it state elections or general elections, the Bharatiya Janata Party has had a sustained innings of wins, and I'm sure that we will see the same on the 14th of November.
Ma'am, Mr. Rahul Gandhi says that Bihar is a state of labor.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi possibly does not understand the glorious not only history of Bihar, but also the contribution of the people of Bihar and the prospects of Bihar in the future. Anybody who is naive enough to make such a statement not only insults the legacy of Bihar, but also insults the potential of Bihar.
Ma'am, last question. Huge turnout of voters could be seen in the first phase, and women voters have come out in large numbers. How do you see this?
I compliment the Election Commission, which, irrespective of the attacks that were mounted on it by the Congress Party, has ensured that very transparently elections have been made possible in the first phase. The fact that women came out in large numbers is also a manifestation of the fact that women believe that they want to ensure that the RJD does not come back to power. Women want to ensure that the BJP-led NDA comes to power, and that is why you've seen them come out in large numbers and vote in our favor.
सर, आप ग्राउंड में है, क्या दिख रहा है आपको?
एक तरफा एनडीए की जीत हो रही है, भाजपा गठबंधन की जीत हो रही है, मोदी जी नीतीश जी की जोड़ी की लहर चल रही है।
सर, जो वोटिंग परसेंटेज है बिहार के हिस्ट्री में सबसे
ये
ज्यादा
एनडीए के पक्ष में है। इस प्रदेश की जनता ने ये माना है कि सुशासन देने का काम और विकास करने का काम और जंगल राज से सदा बचाए रखने का काम केवल ये एनडीए कर सकता है। महागठबंधन के लोगों को जो भ्रष्टाचार है उनका उजागर करने का काम और फिर से बिहार बर्बादी के कगार पर न जाए, इसके लिए लोगों ने एनडीए को जिताने के लिए अपना आशीर्वाद दिया।
सर, वही विपक्ष लगातार ये कह रही है कि इतने ज़्यादा वोटर टर्नआउट इसलिए है क्योंकि लोग जो है बदलाव चाहते हैं।
ये मुंगेरी लाल के हसीन सपने देखे ना, न 14 तारीख दूर है और न मतगणना दूर है। 14 तारीख को पता चल जाएगा कि सच्चाई क्या है।
सर, जीविका दीदी से आपको लगता है कि ग्राउंड में
एक तरफा जीविका दीदी से लेकर के बड़े बुजुर्गों से लेकर के नौजवानों से लेकर के गांव से लेकर के शहरों तक एनडीए की एक तरफा आंधी है।
And now we have Sabyasachi joining us live from Bihar with the latest. Sabyasachi, you've been on this campaign trail covering all parties across the spectrum. We're all getting set for the final phase of voting. But with today, with the final hours of campaigning, talk to us. What has been the mood on the ground?
Well, see, just 45 minutes are left for the campaigning to get over. Now, whether it is the India Bloc or the NDA, all of them have been claiming that they are going to form their government in the state of Bihar. Now, with the turnaround, with the massive turnaround of voters that could be seen in the first phase, around 65% people have casted their vote. Now, during the first phase itself and while the campaigning is still going on, now a lot of the people in the state of Bihar are quiet. There are a lot of silent voters, in fact. See, on one hand, when we speak about the women voters, see, the women voters agree to the fact that yes, they are getting benefits from the Jivika Didi scheme under the NDA government, under Nitish Kumar. But on the other hand, the women voters have also emphasized that they want to secure the future, future of the future generation. In fact, they want better job opportunities in the state of Bihar. In fact, a lot of the youths in the rural areas of Bihar, they have pointed out that they have to travel to other states to get jobs, and that particular issue needs to get resolved. Now, the sharp anti-incumbency could not be seen on the grounds this time around, which was seen back in 2020 against Nitish Kumar. But with the major turnaround of voters, both the India Bloc and the NDA has been claiming that they are going to form the government. But still, these are early days to predict that whether the NDA have an edge or whether the India Bloc has an edge, because definitely there are issues which the people have definitely definitely pointed out. In fact, a lot of changes this time around has been made by the campaign of Tejaswi Yadav. In fact, the brains who are behind the campaigning of RJD, they have made a lot of changes this time around. Since 2020, they have focused a lot on the caste-based politics this time around. And I've spoken to a lot of people who are close to Mr. Tejaswi Yadav, who are part of the camp. In fact, they say that back when Lalu Prasad Yadav was the Chief Minister of the state of Bihar, in fact, that particular time, the voter turnaround was 60% above. Now, after Nitish Kumar had come into the picture, after Nitish Kumar started becoming the Chief Minister of Bihar, the voter percentage did not cross 50, and that did not cross 60. So that particular narrative came from the RJD camp. But on the other hand, the NDA government, in fact, the Nitish Kumar as well as the Bharatiya Janata Party, they all claim that they have been receiving good response from the people of Bihar. See, there is no denying the fact that yes, people are talking about the roads, the 4-lane highways, the airports, which has been built under Nitish Kumar government, has been built under the NDA, and the narrative which the BJP has been continuously attacking the RJD with is the Jungle Raj situation. When the local sentiments here in ground in Bihar, if you talk about the rural Bihar as well, they speak about yes, during the time of Jungle Raj, and the current situation has improved, but definitely the law and order situation can be much better, because see what happened in Mokama. We all saw that once again that entire narrative of Bahubali coming into picture came into light, and this time around the second phase polling is going to happen on after one day, and 122 seats are going to polls this time around, and all the heavyweights from the India bloc and the NDA have put out their narratives, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself have told the people of Bihar that this time around the people of Bihar will not accept the Katta Sarkar, and on the other hand the RJD, the India bloc has been continuously pushing on the narrative of youth, stating that the youth of Bihar have suffered a lot, and that is the reason why, whether it is the NDA or the Mahagathbandhan, all of them have been focusing on the MY factor, and there are a lot of MY factor this time around which could be seen on ground. The number one being the Mahila and Yuva, the second one being the Muslim and Yadav, and this particular MY factor, which has been the stronghold of Tejaswi Yadav and RJD. We had seen that this time around the NDA have, the Mahagathbandhan had tried a new strategy with giving this Deputy Chief Minister candidature to Mukesh Sahni, who belong from the Malla community, hoping that this time around the Malla community votes could shift towards the Mahagathbandhan and give advantage. But the NDA, the Mahagathbandhan says that they are hoping that they would get around 80 seats, and Home Minister Amit Shah claimed that the NDA are going to get around 160 seats this time around and form the government. So the battle is quite interesting, and the people have been continuously expressing themselves, but we cannot deny the fact that on ground there is a lot of silent voters, because on one hand they have been accepting the fact that yes, Vikas has taken place, but not at the pace in comparison to the other states of India.
Right, Sabyasachi, the overarching theme, if you look at it, this Bihar elections has been about jobs and migrants in Bihar. You just heard Union Home Minister Amit Shah at a rally in Arwal talking about the Ghuspaitis in Bihar, saying that the Congress and the RJD combined are essentially with the Ghuspaitis and not with the people of Bihar. And that has been a very strong narrative. And now in the second phase, which will cover the north and central and parts of Bihar, talk to us how important will be this factor of the immigrants into Bihar.
Well, definitely. See, the youth factor, the unemployment is a major factor this time around, because the Mahagathbandhan continuously have been focusing on the migration that has been continuously taking place in the state of Bihar. In fact, they have been pointing out that the youth of Bihar, the people of Bihar, have to continuously travel to other states because of the lack of job opportunities in the state. The Tejaswi Yadav, in fact, pointed out that he was the first from the entire entire political scenario to promise the people of Bihar that he is going to provide government jobs. In fact, in different of his rallies, he had said that the time when he was the Deputy Chief Minister of the state of Bihar, he in fact have provided jobs to the youth. But the Mahagathbandhan also said that under the NDA tenure, there has been no new factories which are being set up in the state of Bihar. There are no jobs which are being created, and that is the reason why the youth has to travel to other states. Now, this particular point also have been focused by Mr. Prashant Kishore. We cannot completely put him out of the picture. Mr. Prashant Kishore also have been campaigning day and night in different areas in Bihar, and he also have been focusing on the youth factor, and in different rallies he have been promising that the youth of Bihar are completely tired of the false promises, both from Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav or from Nitish Kumar. So on the other hand, the NDA also had said that the migration situation is comparatively better compared to the Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav tenure. So the war of words is continuously going on. But on ground situation, yes, there are still migration problem that is going on. People of Bihar continuously have to travel to other states to get better opportunities, to get better jobs. So this sentiment could be seen in different areas across the state of Bihar. But yes, from the point of development, they agree to the fact that yes, development has taken. So this particular second phase becomes very important, because this second phase is entirely going to take place in the area of Simanchal. So both the NDA as well as the Mahagathbandhan are hoping that they could see a larger turnaround this time as well in the second phase, because in the first phase we had seen that the Mahila voters, the youth voters were in large numbers. So both the political parties, whether it is the NDA or the Mahagathbandhan, are drawing positive from the large turnout, because in the history also we had seen that when there is a large turnaround of voters, it could mean anything. It could go anyway. Whether the government will change or the present government will repeat itself is yet to be seen. But the battle is intense, and the people have been expressing their views and issues that they have been facing, whether it was during the Mahagathbandhan tenure or whether it is during the NDA tenure as well.
All right, just one last thing I want to check with you, Sabyasachi. You know, this second phase has seen a notorious number of, people with criminal records who are running for elections.
Well, that's right. See, this time around there has been a lot of question and debate going on regarding the Jungle Raj. In fact, the BJP has been attacking the RJD, whether it is Mr. Tejasvi Yadav or Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav of Jungle Raj, and giving tickets to Bahubali. Now, on the other hand, the Mahagathbandhan also reminded the NDA that what happened in Mokama, where both the RJD, in fact, RJD gave ticket to Suraj Bhan's wife. In fact, on the other hand, the JDU gave ticket to Anand Singh. So he's also one of the Bahubali in the state of Bihar, and there has been a lot of debate going around regarding the Katta culture and the Bahubali in the state, with both the alliance claiming that the Bahubali culture has been left behind. So the people of Bihar, in fact, with the people I have spoken to from Mokama as well, they in fact says that yes, the Bahubali culture, the Katta culture is still very much present on ground. The word that they use is Rangdar. So that Rangdar thing is still present on ground. It has not completely vanished, despite both the alliance trying very hard to push the narrative that it is not there. In fact, if you talk about Tejasvi Yadav in fact have to face a lot of anger because of the continuous jibe that has been coming from the BJP on the Jungle Raj scenario, because in fact Tejasvi Yadav from the day he has entered politics, or time and again, whether it was in 2015 or 2022, he has been pushing the narrative that Bihar means without Jungle Raj, and this time around, but giving the ticket to some of the Bahubalis and Rangdas, this clearly have changed the scenario.
Sabyasachi there joining us with the latest from Patna. Thank you, Sabyasachi.